Hello students. In the last class we had discussed some very important graphs, okay, like A versus X graph. After that we had discussed, like earlier, of course, okay, so we had discussed V versus X graph in very detail, and we had discussed X versus T graph also. So these things we had discussed in the last lecture, guys, of course, with the particular solution of the general solution of that second order differential equation of SHM. Okay, so all those things, guys, we have done it. So now we are somewhat, you can say, equipped to see some very basic problems which generally comes in the SHM. Okay, so let's see few some very simple problems in this lecture, and in the very next lecture we will start the phasor and phasor diagram. Okay, we will try to understand that tool, and we'll see that how do we use that tool to solve the SHM problems in a more elegant way, more efficient way. Okay, so that we will see in the next lecture. But today, with whatever the concepts we have learned till now, using those ideas only, we are going to see some problems for today. Okay, so guys, let me write down the first problem for you. The first problem is problem number 1. Problem number 1. So guys, it says like this, that let me reduce the thickness a little bit. Okay, so guys, it says like this, the question says like this, that a particle of mass 2 kg is moving on a straight line, under the action of force under the action of force F is equal to 8 minus 2x Newton. It is released at rest from x equal to 6 meter. Okay, question number 1, guys, is particle moving simple harmonically? That is the first problem, guys. Second problem is, find the equilibrium position of the particle. Find the equilibrium position of the particle. Then third is, guys, write the equation of motion of the particle. Write the equation of motion of the particle. And lastly, guys, the last question is given, is find the time period of SHM. So these are the 4 problems, guys, are given in this question. Let's see this question in detailed way to understand this problem, guys. So if you see, guys, solution. Okay, so guys, if you see here, the thing is, F is given how much, guys? It is given 8 minus 2x. So guys, if I find out acceleration, that is what, F by m, that will be how much, guys? Because mass is given how much, 2 kg. If we see, mass is given how much, guys? 2 kg. So we can say that it will be 4 minus x. Okay, so guys, we can convert this equation in the form of like this way. Is this or not, guys? We can do this thing. And if we compare this with this formula, guys, that we have derived for standard SHM equation, we can say that it is following this condition. Okay, if you see, guys, it is following this this relation. Okay, so it means what? We can say yes, it is an SHM. Okay, it is an SHM. So it means, guys, what? The first part of the question, this has been catered. Okay, and if you see, guys, we know that the x naught is not nothing but what? Our equilibrium position. So if we compare with this, guys, we can say that x naught is equal to 4. So guys, the mean position is what? Nothing but what? The 4 meter or centimeter, whatever the unit is given, guys. Okay, so x naught is equal to what, guys? 4 meter we are saying, because we are dealing in the meters, let's say. Now coming to the, guys, omega, if you see, omega is going to be how much? It is going to be 1. Okay, if you see, guys, omega square is equal to what? 1. So omega will be also what, guys? 1 only. So we will take omega is equal to what, guys? 1. Okay, always we will go for the positive value, guys. We will mention the positive value, we will not take the negative value. Okay, so omega we will take as a what, guys? Positive, and that is equal to what? 1. Okay, so guys, if we got omega, the time period finding is very easy. So first let's find out the time period, then we will go to the third question, guys. So t is equal to what? 2 pi by omega. So guys, it will be what? Simply 2 pi seconds. Okay, so that will be what, guys? Your time period. I hope this is also fine, guys. Now coming to the last problem, that is what, guys? Write the equation of motion of the particle. Okay, so what is the motion of the particle? So guys, if you see, we know that the general solution of the motion of the particle is simply x minus x naught sine omega t plus phi. Now using the general using the, guys, what, initial boundary conditions, we can find out the particular solution. Because if you see, it has been given here that it is starting from rest at x equal to what? 6 meter, guys. Okay, it means it has given you the position at t equal to 0, and it has also given the velocity at t equal to 0. So guys, let's put those things. So if we, guys, here, if we put x equal to what? If I put x equal to 6, guys, x naught we know that is how much? 4. So a into sine, guys, this will be what? Omega is omega into t is what, guys? 0, and phi is phi. So guys, what we got? 2 is equal to a sine phi. That is the first equation that we got. Second is what, guys? Second is velocity is going to be what, guys? 0. So if I differentiate this function x minus x naught, then, guys, what I'll get? I'll get v is equal to a omega cos omega t plus phi. So guys, v is also what? 0. It has been given. Okay, so if I put v equal to what, guys? 0, I'll get a omega cos 0 plus what, guys? Phi. So phi is equal to what, guys? Phi is equal to either pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. Now guys, if you see from here, if I put guys, always we will look for a should be what? We have to write in the equation a as a what? Positive. So guys, if I take pi by 2, I'll get what? A as a positive value, and if I take 3 pi by 2, guys, I'm going to get negative value. So because I am taking a as a positive, that's why I have to take phi as a what, guys? Pi by 2. So if I want to write down the particular solution, guys, what I will write? I will write x minus 4 is equal to, guys, what? A is equal to what? It is 2 only. So 2 sine omega is what, guys? We got omega is 1. So t plus what, guys? Pi by 2. Okay, so it means, guys, what we can write? We can write x is equal to 4 plus 2 cos t. Okay, this will be what, guys? Our SHM solution. Okay, this will be the equation that the particle is going to follow throughout the motion. Okay, so this is what, guys, your part 3. So guys, from here you should always remember, if the particle is at extreme position, if the particle is at what, guys? If it is at a extreme position, the phase always, guys, phase constant we are going to take what? Pi by 2. If it is at a positive extreme, guys, always remember, take phi is equal to what? Pi by 2 directly. Okay, These things I'm going to discuss later as a some standard cases. Okay, so you have to keep those things in your minds, so guys we can reduce these many steps that we are discussing here right now. Okay, we can do directly. So later in the future guys, I'm going to take some problems, and there I'm going to take these values directly. So you should remember these things. Always remember guys, if the particle is going from the crossing the mean position and going towards the positive direction, the phi is going to be what, 0. Okay, and if it is at guys what, at is at as a positive extreme. Okay, and then going of course what, towards the mean position, then we will take pi by 2. Okay, and if it is at what guys, at the mean position. Okay, mean position and going towards what, negative side guys, we will take minus pi as a phase constant. And if it is guys what, at the negative extreme, okay, and coming back towards the mean position, we will take what, 3 pi by 2 as a phase guys. Okay, so these things you have to keep in mind. If you remember these all four cases that I have just discussed right now, you will save a lot of time during the solving the questions. Okay, and later formally I will describe all those things after learning the phasor guys. Okay, so you can remember those things. Okay, so guys now let's move further. Okay, let's move further. Problem number 2 I'm going to take now. So problem number 2 guys. Problem number 2. So guys, let's see a problem now. The problem is basically guys, it is given like this: a particle is performing SHM, is performing SHM of amplitude A, of amplitude A, and time period T, and time period T. Find the time taken, find the time taken, find the time taken by the particle, by the particle, find the time taken by the particle to go from 0 to A by 2. Okay guys, so this is the question given to us. Okay, and we have to find out how much time it will take to go from 0 to A by 2 guys. It's a very simple problem. If you want, you can pause the video and you can try by yourself. I'm going to solve the problem guys. Okay, so if you see the solution guys of this question is, guys, as I have told you that particle is going guys what, it is going from the mean position. Okay, and going towards what, positive direction. So simply guys, very standard equation that we can write guys, x is equal to what, that is a sine omega t plus 0 guys. Okay, the phase constant we will write as what guys, 0, because it is crossing the mean position and going towards what guys, positive direction. Okay, and of course x naught will be 0 guys, because the origin only has been taken as a what, mean position. So x naught will be what guys, 0. So I have directly written the equation that we have to follow. So guys, x is equal to what, a sine omega t. Now guys, the question is very easy. So if you put x equal to a by 2, this is a, this is what guys, sine omega t. By seeing this thing guys, we can say omega t should be equal to what, pi by 6. Okay, is this or not guys? Okay, if you see, sine omega t is equal to what, 1 by 2. So guys, it means omega t equal to what, pi by 6. So from here guys, we can say that omega is what guys, nothing but 2 pi by t, we can write, into t is equal to what, pi by 6. Pi cancel guys. So guys, what they had asked, time na? So time will be what guys, it is simply t by 12 seconds, or whatever unit they have given. So guys, the answer would be what, t by 12 seconds. So it is also guys, if you see, it's a very easy problem, not a difficult problem at all. Okay, so I hope you understood this question also. Now guys, let's move to the next problem. The next problem that I'm having for you is problem number 3. Okay, problem number 3 guys. So let me write down the question for you first, and then we can discuss also guys. So this question has come in JEE Advanced, I think in 2008. Okay, it's an easy problem only, uh, but yes, of course, learning will be there. So guys, the question says like this, that the xt graph, okay, the xt graph of a particle, of a particle undergoing SHM, undergoing SHM, is shown below, is shown below. The find the acceleration, find the acceleration of the particle, of the particle at t equal to 4 by 3 seconds, 4 by 3 seconds. So guys, if you see here, the solution is, I'm going to write, guys, if you see, the graph is given like this. Okay, and of course this is given, guys, +1, and this is given, guys, what, -1 unit. Okay, so whatever, let's say meter, if you want to take, you take meter. If it is given in centimeter, guys, let's take it is in centimeters only, it is in centimeters, guys. And this is given 4, this is 8, this is 12, guys, in seconds. Okay, it is in what, guys, seconds. Now they are asking that this is x, guys. Okay, that what is the acceleration at t equal to what, 4 by 3 seconds. Okay, so it's an easy problem, guys. If you see, the particle is completing its one oscillation in how many seconds, guys? 8 seconds. Okay, so what we got, guys, from here, we got t is equal to what, 8 seconds. First thing is this, amplitude is what, guys, it is +1, we will take. Okay, now it is asking what is the acceleration at t equal to 4 by 3. So guys, we know that a is simply what, minus omega square x. Okay, so if you see, guys, because particle is starting the journey from mean position and going towards what, positive direction, guys, we can simply write that x will be simply what, guys, it is, because it is origin is what, guys, your mean position, so x naught is what, 0. So x is simply, guys, what, 1, amplitude is what, guys, 1 sine omega t plus what, 0. So x can be written as simply what, guys, sine omega t. So if I use this, guys, I can say a is equal to minus omega square sine omega t. Now let's put the values of, guys, what, omega square and everything. So guys, we know that t is equal to what, the time period is what, guys, 8 seconds. So if you see, omega is equal to nothing but what, 2 pi by t, which is what, guys, 2 pi by 8, which is what, guys, pi by 4. So it will become minus pi square divided by 16 into sine omega is what, guys, pi by 4, and t is equal to what, guys, at which time we have to find out the acceleration is 4 by 3. So guys, 4 cancel, so a is equal to what, minus pi square by 16 into sine pi by 3, which is what, guys, sine 60, which is what, root 3 by 2. So guys, the answer would be what, root 3 pi square divided by what, 32 centimeter per second square, guys. Okay, so if you see, it's a very simple problem, came in advance. Okay, so sometimes advanced questions are, guys, what, mostly 50 to 60% advanced questions are easier side only. Okay, some questions are a bit difficult, and then of course some are very difficult. Okay, so it is, you can say, it's a easier side question. Okay, so you can see this question easy only. Now I'll move to the, guys, what, one last problem for today's lecture, and after that, in the next lecture, we will start, of course, what, the phasor diagram. Okay, so problem number, guys, what, 4. Okay, problem number 4 for you. So guys, problem number 4 says like this, that a particle performing SHM start its motion starts its motion from rest at t equal to 0 and at and in t time it covers a distance it covers a distance a unit, okay, a, and in next t time it covers it covers it covers it covers two-way distance in the same direction same direction same direction. Now it is asking, guys, find the time period and amplitude of the SHM guys. Okay, so this is the question, guys. Okay, so if you want, you can of course pause the video and you can try by yourself. I'm going to solve this problem, guys. Just see. So solution. So guys, if you see here, the let's say particle is oscillating, guys, about what, about the origin only. Okay, so let's say this is your motion, guys, this is your positive amplitude and this is what, guys, your negative, or basically the positive extreme and the negative extreme. Now guys, in the question, if you see closely what it is saying that a particle performing SHM start its motion from rest, which means, guys, what, either the particle is right now at a positive extreme or at a negative extreme. Okay, so let's, for the convenience, guys, I am taking that the particle is at what, it is the positive extreme only. Okay, so let's assume, guys, the particle is at what, positive extreme. So guys, here the particle is there. Now what it is saying that it covers a distance in first t time. Okay, and guys, in the next t seconds it covers two-way distance. Okay, it might cross the, guys, what, mean position, or it may be what, the other side, like the this side only. Okay, this side only in the next t time, means there is two possibilities, guys. If you see, it might go this two-way distance or it might go, guys, this side. Okay, depending on if amplitude is what, guys, it is greater than 3a, so of course the particle will be roaming in this only. Okay, and if the amplitude is what, guys, less than 3a, then of course the particle will go on the other side of the mean position. Okay, so for both the cases, guys, we have to generate a general equations. Okay, so if you see, guys, because the particle is starting from the positive extreme, I know the what, the standard solution equation. That is what, guys, because mean position is what, guys, 0 only, so I can write x is equal to a sine omega t plus pi by 2, or guys, I can write x is equal to a cos omega t. Okay, now guys, if you see, when the particle travels a time t, its position from the mean position is what, guys, a minus a. Okay, so I can write x is what, guys, it is simply a minus a is equal to a cos omega into what, guys, the t time that has been taken. Okay, and in the next guys, t second, if it goes, guys, this side, let's say here, so it will be what, guys, it will be a minus 3a, which is what, going to be positive. And guys, if it comes this side, so of course a minus 3a will automatically will become what, guys, negative, and it will give you the position of this one. So guys, we don't need to worry about all those things. Signs of the a and uh, sorry, the values of a and 3a will decide, guys, that the particle is going to lie on the positive side or negative side. Okay, so I can write simply a minus 3a is equal to a cos omega into what, guys? 2t. Now we have to do some mathematical manipulations here, guys. So a minus 3a is equal to a, guys. I can convert this cos to omega t into what? Cos omega t format. So guys, 2 cos square omega t minus 1, that I can write. So guys, a minus 3a is equal to a 2 cos omega t, guys. I can write a minus a divided by a. So a minus a divided by a square minus 1. So guys, if you see, I'm going to do little bit math here. So a minus 3a, guys, this is 2 a minus a whole square minus a square divided by a square. So guys, 1a cancel, and the remaining denominator a will go in the left side, guys. It will become a square minus 3aa is equal to 2a minus a whole square minus a square. So guys, if I solve this, what I'll get? A square minus 3aa is equal to 2a square plus 2 small a square minus, guys, what? 4aa minus a square. So guys, this and this will be automatically cancelled, guys. So it will become what? Aa is equal to 2a square. 1a will be what, guys? Cancel. So a is equal to what? 2a. So guys, what we got? We got the amplitude that is equal to what, guys? 2a. It means particle will go on the other side of the mean position, guys. And now let's find out the time period also, guys. So if I use the equation number 1, which is this, guys, so I can write a is equal to what? 2a. So 2a minus a is equal to what, guys? Amplitude 2a into cos of omega t. So guys, if you see the 2a and a, guys, it will become a, and this is what? 2a, and this is what, guys? Cos omega t. So guys, of course, if we want to make it positive, this will be what, guys? 1 by t. 1 by 2 is equal to what? Cos omega t. So guys, omega t must be how much, guys? It should be pi by 3. So from here, guys, I can write this will be 2 pi by t into small t is equal to pi by 3. Pi guys cancel. So time period will come how much, guys? 60. So the time period of the particle oscillation is going to be what, guys? 60. So that's it, guys. Okay, these are some problems, some simple moderate problems I have taken for you to just give you what, some sort of what, the practice on the concept that we have learned in the last few lectures. Okay, now in the next lecture we can move towards what, guys? The phasor diagram. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Thank you so much.